This short tutorial will show you how to get started on Twitter if you've never used it before for our Modern Revolutions class this fall at Western New Mexico University. Here's our homepage for our course in Canvas. I'm going to swipe over here to Firefox because I am not logged into Twitter there. Here's what you will see when you go to twitter.com. If you don't already have an account, or if you would like to create a separate account just to use for class so that you don't have to use your personal account for class, you'll need to click here on Sign Up. You'll put in your name. If you don't want to use your phone number, you can click Use Email instead and then put in an email address. And then you go through the steps to create a free account. I am not going to go through those steps one by one because I already have an account and it gives all sorts of errors and that kind of thing. But I did want to say that as you go along, it will make you, or try to make you follow a bunch of people. You don't have to do that. For the purposes of what we're doing in class, let me go back here to twitter.com. The only thing that you actually need to do is create an account. You don't have to follow anyone. You don't have to follow me. You don't have to follow each other. And if you would like to use a pseudonym for your account, that would be fine. I understand that many of us don't want, or maybe I'll put it this way, that many of us are very careful about our digital footprint and our online identities. And I understand that, and I'm happy to work with you. So if you choose to use a pseudonym, please let me know what that is so that I can give you credit for your work on Twitter. Also, I do understand that there are very legitimate reasons for not wanting to be on social media. Those can range from very personal reasons to job-related reasons. If you have those concerns, please let me know, and I can come up with an alternate assignment for you. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it there. But the bottom line here, and this is something I mentioned in the syllabus, is please do be aware of and be protective of your digital identity. And my intent with using Twitter for class is not to put you in an uncomfortable or difficult position in any way, shape, or form. So again, just let me know if you have any of those concerns. If not, Twitter can be, in my information and login here, Twitter can be a very effective way. I must have mistyped my password, of course. Oh, there it is. It can be a very effective way of communicating online and creating a more informal type of space for our class communications that often doesn't exist very much in the online classroom the way that it does in a face-to-face classroom. Of course, it's not the same as a face-to-face classroom, but it's something unique and something different, a great place for us to start our work together each module. So here's Twitter, if you've never seen it before. Here you will see all of the people or breweries, if in my case, that you follow. If you don't follow anyone, again, that's all right. It doesn't matter for the purposes of what we're doing. Here's where you will see your profile information. As you use this for class, you can either add a photo or not. That's totally up to you. You'll notice that I just completed the class blog roll on the course blog for our Modern Revolutions course. That's something that automatically tweets out from WordPress. So as you set up your WordPress account, you can decide whether or not you want to connect your Twitter account to that. You don't have to do that if that's not something you would like to do. For our purposes using Twitter, your friend is the search box up here. So what I'm going to do is type in our course hashtag. We're using Hist 403, so that's the pound sign, HIST 403, no spaces. Click search. And here we see our course Twitter feed. I'm going to go to latest. Make sure that you always do that when you go to look and see what other people have posted, because the top tweets put the tweets in the order that Twitter thinks is most important on top. Latest will put the most recent tweets on top. That way you can see the most recent things that people in class have been posting about the readings, and that's how you can read what they've written and respond to them. So for our reading tweets assignments, you need to think of this as our kind of first foray into the readings. You'll post 10 tweets that are comments about the most significant ideas or events that we cover in the readings, the ways that the readings compare to each other, since we're taking a comparative angle toward revolutions this semester. Or you can think about methodological concerns about the way the authors approached the different revolutions that we're studying. And we'll see that the various authors we're reading have different approaches, not only because they come from different academic disciplines, but also because within those disciplines there are different research approaches to take. So we'll think about which are most effective and why as we go along this semester. And again, the first place to start talking about that is here on Twitter. So you'll post 10 comments, and then you will post 5 replies for a total of 15 for each Reading Tweets assignment. To reply to a tweet, let me actually show you how to tweet first. So you use the tweet button here. You'll notice that if you tweet from the course hashtag search, you will already have the course hashtag in place for you. You can either write in front of it or behind it. I'll choose to write in front of it, and you just type tweet. If you don't have the course hashtag there, if you didn't start from this place where I did, when you're tweeting, you'll need to type it in manually, and you can just do it as I showed you there. You'll notice that as you type a hashtag, as long as you don't put any spaces in it, it will turn blue. It becomes kind of like a hyperlink so that you can also click on it as you're searching through Twitter and get to the course hashtag that way. Twitter does not update in real time, so we'll see the tweet that I just posted appear here momentarily. Depending on your internet connection, it may be sooner or later. There we go. Then when you want to respond to someone, you'll use this little speech bubble. These other buttons are there for you if you want to use them, but they're not things that you need to use for class. This is analytics. This is how you like a tweet. This is how you retweet something. But again, click here to reply, and then just type your reply. Then you will need to type the course hashtag in and hit tweet. And it's simple as that. I will be adding you all to a Twitter list that I curate here just so that I can keep track of everyone and everyone's work. That does mean that I will be able to see your Twitter account. Twitter accounts are public. In order to use them in the way that we are this semester, you will have to set yours to unprotected, meaning that it is public and that we can all access it. Again, that's one of the reasons you may want to use a pseudonym or a separate account from your personal one if you already use Twitter. Let's see, I think that is most everything I wanted to go over here. If you have any questions, of course, don't hesitate to contact me. You can contact me via Twitter, or you can text me with the number that's available at the beginning of Canvas and then the syllabus, or email me.